Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Ryan's Creepy. I'm your host, Victor Dandridge. What is that, man?
I'm channeling my inner, sensual cat man. Not like... It won't make sense.
Okay, all right. I don't even know. That happened. I'm Victor.
I'm Ryan.
Creepy guy this week. Yeah. And I sound like a Yeti. Shout out to New York Comic Con for all the fun that I had. Yeah. Oh, I sound like I did.
How can you not have fun in New York, though?
I'm sure somebody did.
Yeah,
there's got to be
at least
one
half
guy.
a million people are like, oh,
they're
God.
like, no, it sucks. I can't make it. And I'm like, sorry. It's a great place to visit, though.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully I saw you there. If not, find me at another show.
Yeah.
I'm at plenty. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, Marvel's still throwing up books on us this week.
Yeah. The wave 2 of the all-new, all-different.
Now, have the hip-hop variant cover started yet?
Yes, they started last week.
Oh.
Yeah. Contest of Champions, Iron Man, Doctor Strange. There's a fourth one I'm missing.
But it's out there.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah,
dope,
Amazing
dope,
Spider-Man.
Dope. All right.
Yeah, and that one's based on Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders.
Oh, classic. Yeah. Classic. Definitely come in and get those, just because. They're awesome.
Yeah, and then when you pick them up, figure out what the album is attached to it,
and
listen to
get that album.
That's... Yeah, and don't pirate it, legit buy it, because these guys are all musical pioneers.
Yes, legit, too. Yeah, that's dope, that's dope. All right, so this week, we've got even more goodness.
Yeah.
Let's see, so I went with A-Force.
Yep.
And then, what'd you go with?
Uncanny Avengers.
Okay, and then we both went I Hate Fairyland.
Yes, because it's Scotty Young.
I mean, what up?
Yeah.
And then I went Strange Fruit #2.
And I have a counterpoint with Captain America.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
Let's go counterpoint.
Let's do it. So Strange Fruit #2. I was on the fence about whether or not #1 was a worthwhile read because of the very, very heavy racial tones.
Yeah.
Issue 2 significantly expounds on that point. I can't understand why in the world, and I'm normally not this guy. I don't normally throw the race card like this ever. However, it is a problematic story for two creators that are non-creators of color.
Yeah.
2, specifically 2 white men from the South to have created this series.
Yeah, it could go really well or really bad with that.
Man, and 2 issues in, I'm not seeing the point of the story.
Okay.
And so, to me, that's bad. Yeah. Considering some of the language use, some of the characterizational types, without there being a set narrative that's really kind of shaping where we are going in all this, very dangerous, very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm usually not that monster crier. I know Mark Waid. I wouldn't presume him to be, any sort of, ooh, no, you didn't say that.
Yeah.
However, I think, Mark, if you had polled a few more of your creative color friends, they might have told you don't do this one. Pass this one. This ain't the one.
Yeah.
Because I can't see the point.
Yeah, if there's no, it's a 6-issue miniseries and there's...
By book 2, we should see something.
Yeah.
And what we've seen so far, nah, it's not a good plan. It's not a good plan. Hopefully this turns. Hopefully it turns. But for my money, no.
Yeah, because there's definitely titles that are handling that subject matter, like Southern Bastards.
Right.
There's stuff out there.
Yes, that's a far better handling actually. Because the narrative is what it is, and then this truth, this reality is tucked within it.
Yeah.
To give it validity and legitimacy.
Yeah.
But this one seems almost to the point of just being able to say some things, and it's but why? What is this? What is happening and why? And that we're not 2 issues in, we still don't have the why.
Yeah,
and that's
which
a little
is kind of important for.
Yeah, it kind of is. Introductory style. Introduce. Let us know the why. I'm just saying. So, yeah. What is your counterpoint to this?
Captain America #1.
Okay.
Coming off of the previous Captain America series before Secret Wars,
right?
It was Sam Wilson just trying to make his way as Cap.
Okay.
This is really, really interesting because he's no longer affiliated with S.H.I.E.L.D. It's not really a spoiler. You're going to hit it 5-6 pages in. The big thing, like the concept behind it is, he is sick of seeing, like there's all these heroes and all these super teams that are going to fight Hydra and fight AIM and all that.
Right.
He is sick of seeing things at a street level, at a personal level.
Okay.
And Steve Rogers never, like, he stayed above that, didn't interact politically.
He fought the big war, not the war for the little guy.
Yeah. So he comes out.
Okay.
And he's like, there's inequality, there's division, there's brutality, economic.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so he creates this hotline so people can contact him with their problems. And the first case that he takes after that is in, I believe it's Arizona.
Right.
There's a group of people that are attacking, kidnapping, and potentially killing immigrants. I'm going to say immigrant because I'm going to vote for Bernie Sanders. I ain't going to lie. So, and this woman is afraid because her grandson, who like would leave medicine and
Right.
water, has gone missing too.
Oh.
So like he would create safety zones in the desert.
Right.
Cap's going there to
Find
help
out what's
out.
what.
Yeah,
Like literally to help out or to find out what's going on?
to help out.
Wow.
Yeah, so
now that's
it's-
a statement.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this
This is book one.
is book one.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like book two, we don't even know. Book one,
Book
they're
one.
like,
Yeah.
here.
And it's Nick Spencer. I mean, who does like Ant-Man and other stuff that's like incredibly funny. This is, I mean, there's a little bit of humor, but I mean, it's
That's a legitimate stake, though.
yeah.
Wow. I might actually have more respect for this one because I always felt like, Sam Cap was a little like, I don't know, playing a role, like literally playing a
Yeah.
role. Like he's playing Cap,
Yeah.
but he's still Falcon.
Yeah.
But this is a very
This
different
is-
move.
Yeah. So a very different sort of thing.
I am interested. You
Yeah.
have sold me, sir.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Wow.
I was really mentally prepared for just more of the previous.
Right,
instead.
right. Like, hey, look, I'm fighting Hydra.
Yeah.
Pat, pat, pat.
oh,
no,
gotcha. Like,
this
no.
is street level Cap.
Yeah.
I'm there, Nick.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Very good.
I like. Where else do you want to go? Do you want to go our separate and then come back?
We can.
You go first. You
Okay.
go first. Tell me how you felt about this one.
Uncanny Avengers wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. Was it good?
It was there.
It was there.
I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. It's things haven't changed greatly from the previous Uncanny Avengers run, and like Secret Wars didn't really
Okay.
mess things up too much.
Okay. Who is this cast? Like, there are people here in this book that I can't figure out who in the world they are.
Yeah.
Like, who is that?
I can't remember.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, that's just unfortunately just how memorable the book was to me. So I mean,
Because the
just being
team
honest.
is. I mean, so we got Deadpool.
yeah, got Deadpool, got Spider-Man.
Is this Peter? Spider-Man?
Yes, that's Peter Parker.
Okay.
Which I don't know how that fits in with Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay.
Which
All right. I was curious.
is a whole other animal.
All right.
We got Voodoo. We got
Brother Voodoo.
Quicksilver. We got Johnny Storm. So
Okay.
they're kind of keeping around parts of the Fantastic Four, but they're
They're spread out.
Yeah.
Okay. And we got Steve. Right.
Yeah.
Steve is on this one.
Yeah,
And
but
then
it's
this,
like weird. It's more like a cranky old Steve Rogers.
get off my lawn, you Avengers!
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. The phrasing is really weird.
Okay.
Like, I don't,
All right.
It was funny at points. Like Deadpool gave it some humor.
Right.
Parker gave it some humor.
Oh my God, Parker and Parker and Poole, same team.
Yeah.
That
so,
could be nonstop talkie and the wrong writers.
but it was the best part of it.
Really?
Yeah, I just didn't feel.
The rest of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But hopefully A-Force was better.
A-Force was a lot of good. I actually missed like one or two issues, so I'm kind of jumping in right at the end, but it felt very nicely tied together in a very completed sort of way. One of my favorite sequences is one where it almost seemed kind of Civil War-esque, where anybody could have been the ones to say these lines, but it works in a quick read narrative. So you're kind of like, yes, this was a quippy statement, and it was great. It was like the good parts of the 90s comic books where somebody said something with some attitude, some flair, some moxie, and you're like, yeah, that person's awesome. Yeah, them. And so that was really cool. Like, I don't even know how we got to exactly the points where everything was going down the way it was, but it was good. Like, I loved it. The art is still strong. Oh my God, the art is so good. And storytelling wise, it was good. Like this was a solid piece. Like I expect when the trade comes out of this, it will go on my shelf. And when my 6-year-old daughter turns 8, I will make her read this.
Yeah.
Only waiting just because I have other stuff for her to read.
Yeah.
You know, it's fair. You know, it's kind of like a birthday present.
Yeah.
8. Boom. A-Force, 8. It kind of works.
8-Force.
8-Force, see? Just boom.
Marketing.
There it is, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of marketing, I Hate Fairyland has some very unique marketing indeed. Oh my goodness.
It comes with 2 covers.
2.
One which is safe for the family.
Very much so.
And the other one, which is the one that I'm going to personally pick up, because it has a creative use of fingers, and a word that is a favorite of mine that I'm not allowed to use on this show.
It starts with fairy tale. No,
Fire truck.
fire truck. Nice, nice. So when I first saw this announced, I thought Scotty had just done a variant cover. I didn't realize this was him.
No, this is all him.
Oh my God. Oh,
This book is hysterical.
it is amazing. This right here is like, I almost feel, stop me if I'm wrong.
Go.
I feel as though all of Scotty's Oz work really irked him in a way. That it made him feel a certain kind of way. He needed to get some things out.
Yeah. There's a piece of coal in his soul that has come to life as this muse.
Oh my God! What if that person like is an alternate personality that awakens when he goes to sleep, like Tyler Durden, and made that comic, turned it in. So Scotty's getting a check for something. He's like, "What are you talking? Oh my God! I can't. What? What's this Project Mayhem in Fairyland
Yeah.
right here? Oh my God! I love her. What is her name? I can't even remember.
Gertrude.
Gertrude.
So
Gertie is wordy.
So the story is, this little girl makes this wish.
Yes.
She wants to go to Fairyland. Her wish comes true.
Yay!
So she ends up in Fairyland, and is trapped there for 27 years.
27 years.
Physically,
She doesn't age.
she doesn't age, but inside, she is a ball of hatred
Yes, she
and
is.
anger.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
It's colorful.
The mushroom police, the violence is gratuitous.
Yes.
It's everything. They're like, oh man, if Rocket Raccoon just would have been ratcheted up a notch.
Yeah, like if Rocket, like we were saying like, yay, Scotty on Rocket.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
If we could go back to that episode and tell them like, you don't even know.
Yeah, you know nothing.
you haven't seen it. You don't know what he's like unfettered. I want this animated now.
Yeah, this would be a fantastic
Oh
Adult
my
Swim
God.
cartoon.
Yes.
Like, it totally would.
Yes. Or maybe if they did it like overseas so they could really go crazy. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like they could go as off the wall and buck wild as they wanted to. That would be fantastic. Oh my gosh.
It's if you want to see fairy tale creatures get butchered, buy this.
Yeah, yeah. You don't like the narrative? You don't like the narrator? She takes care of it. She's got it.
Brutally.
Yeah, yeah. When you wish upon a star, bloody trails they spread quite far. I just made that up.
That was pretty snappy.
Thank you. Read the book.
Find that on iTunes
Read
next
the
week.
book. You know it. You know it. All right, so we got some quick honorable mentions to run through.
Yes. Do we want to mention about Mr. Mark Miller real quick?
Oh, you want to shout that out right
Yes.
now?
Yeah.
Let's do it right now then. That's fine with me. So, you know, we're fans. We're friends even. I'm going to call it. We're friends. I'm going to say it.
I stalk him on Twitter.
I mean, whatever. That counts,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? I pretend to be him. You don't do that? You don't do that? I do that.
My wife told me to stop.
That's why I'm divorced. She can't tell me that. So he currently has opened up the floodgates to the Miller World verse, right?
Yeah.
He's looking for creatives like you, writers, artists.
Yeah.
You have until I think the end of November.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, to throw in on this opportunity. He's got certain story beats.
parameters.
Yeah, certain books that you get to play around with, but short number of pages.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm totally gonna do it.
Yeah, check out. It's on his website, millerworld.tv, and then there's information about it, and then there's links to the forums where you can discuss with other creators.
Exactly.
And it's fantastic. 'Cause
Yes.
every year they're going to do a Miller World annual.
Straight up talent search.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But with people like you.
Yes.
So I mean, that's just
Yes. So the rule is you can't be published.
Right.
You have to be over 18. But like really, that's kind of it. Like
awesome as
heck.
Yeah.
Heck. And like you get to tackle stuff like Chrononauts, American Jesus, Hit Girl, Kick Ass. Like come on, you know you got a kick-ass story in you, right?
Yeah.
And I don't mean that as like the actual character.
Yeah.
I mean an actual kick-ass story, because that would be amazing. Come on, put in on it. You know, you listen. Don't put in on it, because I'm putting in on it. And if you don't, that makes my chances even higher. What? That's right, I said it. I don't care.
Cancel out his vote.
What? Bring it. Bring it. Let's do it. All right. Wow. I just got scared.
It's the kickstart.
I just got scared.
Kickstart.
I seriously, like you moved me. You moved me. So, honorable mentions wise. New Avengers, #1. It happened.
Yeah.
It happened.
Maybe the M in AIM stands for meh.
Meh. Meh. Meh.
I wanted to like it, I just didn't.
It's got Squirrel Girl. I
Yeah.
wanted to like it.
Yeah.
I wanted to love it. Meh.
Meh.
Meh. What else did you do? What did you do?
Where I departed was Chewbacca.
Right?
Chewbacca wasn't bad.
No?
It's interesting in that they don't have a way for the two main characters, Chewbacca and this little girl, to actually communicate.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So I mean, it's pretty neat. I'm curious to see where it goes when Chewbacca is allowed to go full Chewbacca.
Yeah,
on
when he
these
goes.
people. Yeah.
I had a drink just so I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was planning.
This is one I wanted to read, but I didn't have time.
JLA #4. The implications of this could be interesting. I did miss like the last issue, but we're getting into some serious scientific ideas of what it means to be Kryptonian.
Okay.
Yeah. This one, highbrow. I enjoy this one.
That's like the Morrison level.
Yes,
Justice League
like
was so.
oh my God, like the way that this is tapping into certain ideas of things.
Yeah.
I can see that, Hitch has got some storytelling chops, yo.
Yeah.
It's not just the art for him. Yeah, that was. And then it happened, ladies and gentlemen. The bestest, super goodest, most incredible, like.
Best Spider-Man book, like literally
Oh
best
my
Spider-Man
God,
book
like,
going right now.
It's so fantastic. You know what? This one is for you, Hank. This one is for you. Spider-Gwen #1. Hey guys, did you love today's episode? We know you did. And you should be subscribing right here. Subscribe to our YouTube. Do it now. Yeah.
I'll find you.